Hey everyone, my name is Kendra and welcome back, or welcome to, if you're a new friend here, this cozy space. Today we are going to lean hard into the joy, the simple little things that present themselves to us on a regular basis. The flickering light that's shining in through your window and reflecting off of your plants, the funny piece of artwork that you pass at a thrift store, steam coming out of your coffee cup. The list goes on and on. I don't want to give a ton of introduction to what you're about to watch. I want you to just watch it and make up your own mind about it, and then we're going to meet back at the end and I'm going to summarize things for you a little bit and kind of talk about why I put this together and what it means to me, and then I'm going to ask you a few questions. So I hope you enjoy today's vlog. Hang around to the end and we'll have a little chat and catch up.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. Swallows will be here by dawn, and when we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
Perfect, Mama. Look at this. Cooked it perfectly, bro.
Nice. He doesn't want to get his hands messy, and we wouldn't normally let him eat Cheetos like that on the couch because of how messy it is. Are you guys having so much fun? Mabel just got a bath, so she is crazy wild right now. Oh my goodness me. You're crazy girl. That is so exciting, Cars. That's been on my bird list forever. I can't believe we had one in our tree. On the bottom? Oh yeah, there is more than one. Oh my goodness. A waxwing. Have you ever seen one before, Cars? Where'd he go? He moved. Oh, there he is. He just flew. That is so funny. Look, is this one right here? There's several. Why are they with the robins? That is so funny. And a whole flock of robins
There's
too.
A female one right there on the bottom. Do you see it?
Two of them right there.
Do you see it?
Oh, like way over?
Yeah, at the very end.
We legit have a flock of waxwings in our tree. How lucky are we? Oh my gosh.
Another one there.
Wow, that was a really lucky sighting, Cars. Those are not very common. Man, this tree gives us so many cool gifts, doesn't it? I love it.
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest point makes a world of difference, oh you make me strong. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. You're the first thing in the morning and the last. Baby, you're my future and you are my past. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup
okay?
of love, feel it rising up.
You twisted it.
Above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
That's so funny. Okay, I love it, Weston. Way to romanticize your little break, huh? You're gonna enjoy that little fancy snack tray and enjoy a DVD. Okay, you little cutie you. he's the best nerd in the family. Top nerd right here. Top nerd. Do you like that?
I'm prime S.
What does that mean?
Oh, S tier, dude. S tier.
What's S tier? Is that a nerd joke?
That's
a nerd
Nerd joke. S
Of
tier.
course, of course. Okay, what level of nerd am I?
You're not a nerd.
Not even a little bit.
Maybe like an F.
Am I?
F is like the lowest tier.
Was that Peter Rabbit? I mean, come on. The perfect spring find. I'm so excited to start this. Joy, you know? Did you see that black and white teapot? Oh. Okay. You know, it's really exciting when you thrift books that you were just about to pay full price for, and one that's been on your thrifting wish list. I was gonna buy this during the Barnes & Noble sale after Christmas. Do you remember that video? It was sold out, so I didn't get to buy it, but I thrifted it for $2. I need Tom Lake for an in-person book club. I was going to buy it, didn't do it, found it at a thrift store for $2. I was interested in reading this one. It was just one I was keeping my eye on, and I found it at a thrift store for $2. I almost added this book to my book of the month order this last week, and I found it at a thrift store for $4. All right, what did you think? Are you confused? It's okay if you're confused. I think I would be confused if I watched that without any context, but I didn't want to give you a bunch of stuff to listen to before you got into all the clips, so I just thought we would catch up on that at the end, which is what we're doing right now. But before we get into that, if you've made it this far, leave a tulip emoji down below if you're able to. I'm working on spring decor in the house. I can't even tell you the joy all of these pastel and bright colors are bringing to my soul. Oh, it's just so cheery in the house. I can't wait to share it with you. So that'll be next week. But in light of all of the spring decor that's going on around me, leave a little tulip. So I know you at least made it this far. And now let's start the chatty part of the vlog. Okay, here's what's going on. I have been recording little clips since like maybe mid-January in hopes of sharing them with you. I thought they might make them into a vlog. If not a vlog, I wanted to do this project. It's something I'm very passionate about, and it is noticing and romanticizing and enjoying the mundane. All of the joy that is around us for us to take that a lot of us just let pass by. We get so busy. We have to-do lists a mile long. We're shuffling people here and there. We're running late sometimes. We forget this. Somebody needs our attention. We're just so stinking busy. It is a practice to slow down and watch the little birds playing in a puddle of water in the street, to allow yourself to be playful and jump in a muddy puddle, to let yourself wear silly festive earrings, or maybe a cheesy seasonal shirt. This is not a cheesy seasonal shirt, but I have plenty of those. I think there's just so many joys around us waiting for us to notice if we give them our time. But it requires us to slow down. And that's what this video is about. I know it's confusing because there is some talking in some of the clips, but I purposely did not want to narrate and tell you what was going on or where we were or what we were doing, because I didn't want it to be about the big story. We do a lot of vlogs that are about the big story. I wanted this to be just about those little tiny moments that we all have around us all the time. In fact, right now, right behind the camera, I can see up my stairwell. And there's the most beautiful light shining in a window we have upstairs, and it's casting this really cool shadow in my stairs. Do you want to see it? Let me see if I can show it to you. Do you see that? I just feel like that is so beautiful. And that is a gift. It's a gift if we allow it to be a gift, or it's a bit of light shining in a window if that's how we look at it, you know? And so this project is about that. Just allowing ourselves to slow down, to enjoy the whimsy of our day, to rejoice in those silly little things that maybe seem like they don't matter, but they are literal gifts that you can enjoy whenever you want. The world is so heavy right now, and oftentimes it feels hopeless for some. And I think we're all going through this together, but all are going through it together in different ways. We hear so many opinions. We have so much thrown at us. Things can change in a second. And if your home is like mine, you're staying informed and you're trying to understand as much as you can. I'm having so many big talks with people that are close in my life about these big things that are going on. I'm not putting that all over social media. I'm handling it in my own way. And gosh, it can feel so crushing sometimes. In fact, yesterday I allowed myself to dive in deep. I felt like it had been a while since I had caught myself up on stuff. I allowed that. I had a big talk with my husband. It was a great conversation. And then I went to bed. And what happened at 3:40, as it does when I do stuff like that before bed, I woke up. I know it was because of the state that I put myself in before bed. So I'm not sharing this to say that I have rocked this part of my life, but I always lean into joy and I always lean into gratitude when things are hard. And so I wanted to document these little glimpses of joy and beauty and creativity in very simple settings in hopes that I can inspire someone else out there to find their joy as well. I'm sure a lot of you are already really good at this. I think you probably are. But if there's even one person that this got through to, then I feel like it was worthwhile. Okay, that was that. We're gonna move that aside. I wanted to catch you up on a couple little things, and I think this is another really good way to use these videos as a way to kind of loop around and catch you up on things. One, my Martha Stewart magazines are bringing me so much joy. I shared in the video all of my favorite covers. There are more. They are all my favorite. Oh my gosh. I always thought of her fall magazines when I think about her covers, but the spring covers, oh my gosh, they have hit it out of the park. I love every single stinking spring cover. I found a really good place for them, and I have been loving enjoying those magazines with a cup of coffee. I actually have a cup of coffee with me right now. So you saw those, beautiful. Of the ones I shared, is there a particular one that caught your eye? I'm sure you'll see more of them popping up in videos. In fact, I have a few ideas of videos I can create from these magazines. Two, I mentioned in my last video that there was construction all around me, and I'm not even kidding. Actually, it was an understatement. I am living in a construction zone. My house sounds like something out of Construction Central mixed with Home Depot and Lowe's all together in one. When you look out the big windows in my living room and my kitchen area, you just see green pipes. There's dust everywhere. It looks like I could cut it with a knife. It's so stinking thick. We've all had allergy stuff this last week because it's kicking up a lot of dirt and dust in the air. and it's just beginning. I don't really fully know what's going on. My mom said that they look like water pipes, so I don't know if they're ripping up the road and laying new water pipes to get water to a certain area. I'm kind of thinking they're widening the road also. This could be the beginning of months of construction. Oh my gosh. I'm very noise sensitive, so repetitive sounds really bother me, and along with this is the beep, 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 beep that goes throughout the day. Now, we've had that before. There's a lot of new homes being built across the field from us, and I've learned how to kind of tune that out. I'll put my record player on, or we'll have classical music going all day, and that kind of helps to like offset the continuous beeping sound. It's really hard to get away from it when it's right out your window, and they haven't even fully started by our house yet. So they're starting pretty far down from us, and they're working their way back to us. I think where we are is where they're storing all of their equipment. So the road is closed. There's rock mountains out in the road, the pipes, there's excavators, there's dump trucks, there's little like 4x4s going by the house. It's so wild. And again, I'm working on perspective. And you know what is kind of cool? I shared about this on Instagram. I came across this video that I watched. It was a reel on Instagram from this account I really, really like. This guy's name is JJ Douglas. I'll link him down below if I remember. Amazing. He is, gosh, it's like every single reel he puts out, it's something I needed to hear. And he put this one reel out about having your life under construction. And I feel like that sums up my whole family's life this last year. Not even just mine or my husband's or us together as a married couple. What we went through last year has affected every single aspect of our individual lives, our family life. I've had a big shift in my friends circle. It's just been like, but also there's been so much good that has come out of it. So much growth, so much learning, but it very much feels like he said in this reel that you are under construction. And I think the whole point is that I'm always going to be under construction, because that's life, right? Well, I watched this reel, and then a few days later, this equipment started to get delivered behind the house. And it took me a couple days to draw the connection of me realizing I am under construction, as is my family, and we literally live in construction now. And also, like, what a reminder, you know, every time I get annoyed by the beeping or the dust in the air, what a good time to shift my perspective. What a good time to replace that negative thought with something more positive. And I will tell you, there have been a couple positives out of all of this, which I didn't know that I would find, but the road is closed, so there's no cars going behind our house. Now, it is busy during the week with all of the work that's going on, but this weekend, not a car. Not a car. You know what else is kind of cool? A lot of people are using the opportunity to exercise on the area, the sidewalk back there. So I see groups of people running together, which just makes me happy. I saw a big bike group go through today. Early in the morning, I will see runners and their little like light on their hats bouncing. And that's made me happy. I love seeing people do things that they're passionate about. Watching other people enjoy passions in their life brings me joy as well. That's been good. And I also think it's going to force us to be a little bit more creative with how we're using our day. We're home a lot. We have to be home a lot. We have to keep our schedule pretty chill for my oldest son. But I do think we can find ways that we can be out of the house, take a break from the noise and the dust and the construction, and still be chill. So I'm imagining some fun adventures happening this summer while we're going through all of this. All right, one more thing I want to chat with you about before I say goodbye. And I had something I was going to do. This is a series I decided, I'd already made my mind up, I was going to do in April. And then the construction thing happened, and it's just thrown a big wrench in my plan. So I wanted to ask your opinion. I was planning to do a vlogging series in April called Veda, and it's a video every day in April. I don't think a lot of people do it. There are still maybe a small handful of people that do it. It was very popular a long time ago. But I love a vlogging series. They're so stinking challenging for me, but I have a lot of fun with them, and I like being here with you on a regular basis. So I had made up my mind I was going to do it, and then the construction came, and it's so loud that I don't know how I would do a video every day without making you listen to all the beep, 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 beep. So I've been thinking on it for a few days, and I'm thinking if you're okay with it, I could do this series, but do shorter videos during the month of April and have them more focused. So once construction's quiet, I could sit down and chat with you about books, or we could talk about my favorite tea. I don't know. We would pick like little tiny topics to kind of nutshell and talk about in the month of April. I would try to share vlogs when I could. I just don't know what the recording is going to be like with all the construction, but I am not about to let that ruin my YouTube flow. So I'm going to just keep on keeping on. So you let me know. Would you be interested in watching Veda? Do you care if the videos are a little shorter? Would you prefer that we just stick with our normal schedule? Or how about several chin wags a week talking about random cozy things? I don't know. Let me know what you think. So I've given you quite a bit to munch over. One, what did you think about our little joy share today? Do you have any ideas of what I should call that? It's going to be broken down into chapters if I keep it up, if you guys like it. But we need a title. And 3, video every day in April. Should I, could I, would I? And are you okay with occasional beeping in the background, but we'll try to work around it. Okay. All right, this was so fun. I liked how casual this was. I think this would be more of what April would be like. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because I'll just keep going forever. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your precious time with me. I will see you guys in the next one, which will be all about spring decor. Bye, everybody.